Good morning or evening. Today we are going to start with some standing sun salutations. We are going to move into just some total body stretching and strengthening, adding a little tiny bit of core in there to wake up the muscles. And then we're going to end on the mat with some hip opening, a little bit of legs up the wall pose at the end for some lower back compression. So if you would like to meet me on your mat, we are going to start at the front of our mat, grounding through the heels. Good. Focusing on the breath to start. Let's begin with a few inhales as you gently roll the shoulders up. Exhale, release them down the back. Inhale, roll the shoulders up. Exhale and gently pressing down long in the heel, finding your mountain pose. Good, let's gently turn that focus inward, thinking about the tone of the thoughts, reciting an affirmation to ourselves. You are powerful, and your mind is powerful. You've made the decision to practice your yoga today, to take care of your body, to take care of your mind. Good. On your next inhale, let's gently open chest and sweep hands to sky. Good. Release, gently coming into that back bend. Inhale, sweep hands to sky. Exhale, release. Inhale once more, sweeping hands to sky, and exhale, release as you open the chest. Inhale, release those palms. Holding in your mountain, finding that neutral pelvis, gently softening the knees. Good, and let's gently begin our standing sun salutations. Inhale, right leg comes back as you come into your runner's lunge. Exhale, left foot follows, feeling the core strength. Modifying now, inhale gently down to the knees. Exhale, lower chest and knees come down, hips remain high. Inhale, release the feet, cobra. And exhale, down and back, active child's pose. Inhale, hands and knees, cat-cow. Exhale, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg comes to sky and sweeps forward for that runner's lunge. Exhale, left foot follows. Inhale, roll the shoulders to flat back, hands to shins. And exhale, sweep palms in, rise in your mountain pose. Ending hands to heart center. Inhale, left foot follows now, gently coming down to that runner's lunge. Exhale, right foot comes back, feeling the core strength. Bringing knees down. Inhale, lower. Chest and knees come down, hips remain high. Exhale, release the tops of the feet, cobra. And inhale, down and back, active child's pose. Knees are wide, big toes together. Inhale, hands and knees. Exhale, tuck toes, down dog. Inhale, left leg comes high, and exhale, sweeps forward. Inhale, right foot follows, forward fold. Exhale, hands to shins. Inhale gently, reverse swan dive all the way up, bringing hands down to your mountain. On On your next inhale, we're gonna bring the right foot back and we're gonna do some chest opening, some shoulder opening. Gently stepping that right foot back behind the left and gently coming into a nice bend in that forward left knee. Squaring hips forward, straightening the left leg, bringing palms behind the back. We're gonna tip forward for pyramid pose. Gently feeling the chest opening as you bring that forehead towards the knee. Good, feel everything in the upper body opening up. Inhale, sweep the palms forward, gently bringing them to either side of that left foot. Exhale, runner's lunge. Inhale, lower the right knee down. Exhale, cactus arms up for low crescent lunge, opening that chest. Inhale, sweeping palms forward. Exhale, tuck the right toe. Inhale, forward fold. Exhale, flat back. Inhale, sweeping palms up, reverse swan dive, hands and eyes to sky and hands to heart center now. Inhale, left leg back now. Good, bearing down through the left heel, gently straightening that right leg as you square the hips forward, lacing palms behind the body. Pyramid on the other side, bringing the forehead towards the knee. Inhale, sweeping palms as you find a nice bend in the right knee. Exhale, left foot comes forward. Inhale, left foot steps back, reopening that back hip. Good, and gently lowering that left knee down, pressing up to your low crescent lunge, opening the chest, releasing head and neck back. Inhale, sweep palms forward, tucking the back toe. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, hands to shins. Exhale, reverse swan dive all the way up, bringing hands and eyes to sky and hands to heart center. Inhale, release the palms. So we're going to open up the chest. We're going to open up the back of the shoulders really, and then the hips with some eagle pose. So if you would like to find your eagle, starting on that right side, let's gently take the left ankle, crossing it in front of and to the side of that right. Bring arms up, left arm comes around behind and to the side of the right. Now let's gently bind the palms to forehead, and you can remain here if you would like, or you can hook that left ankle around behind the right calf. Inhale, release. Exhale, grounding through the heels, hands and eyes to sky. Inhale, wrap arms around the shoulders, stretching into the back of the shoulders. And exhale, release. Good, moving into the other side. Maybe my balance will be better on this side. Right ankle gently comes around to the outside of the left. Right arm becomes behind the right, binding, bringing palms to forehead, remaining here, or wrapping. Inhale, release palms. Exhale, release that right ankle. Grounding through the heels, bringing hands and eyes to sky. Gently wrapping arms around the shoulders for that hug. Good, and let's gently release here. We're gonna move down towards the floor. We're gonna come into extended angle pose and then pigeon pose. We're going to be using a block for assistance for our pigeon. So if you like to use a block, you can also use a couch pillow. Anything that has a gentle cushion, depending on how firm you like your cushion to be. Thinking about that in terms of whether you use a couch cushion or a bed pillow. Turning towards the front of your mat, let's inhale and gently bring that right leg back. Coming into that runner's lunge. And here you're going to ground down through that back right heel, finding the 90-degree bend in that left knee. Left elbow comes to the top and 3 inches above the left kneecap, and you're opening up into your extended angle. Now here's where you can use a couch cushion, a pillow, or a block. Placing it to the inside of that forward foot. You can place your left hand on top of the block, just coming down a little bit closer to the ground, feeling a greater stretch in that forward inner thigh. You can come all the way down to the ground with that forward hand. Or you can gently bind up behind the back, clasping top hand, bringing fingers one towards the other. On your next inhale, releasing whatever modification or progression you're doing for your extended angle. Sweeping palms forward. Let's gently come up into a runner's lunge. Good. And stepping that right foot forward to a forward fold. Clasping opposite wrist, opposite elbow. Let's gently sway from heel to heel. Letting gravity stretch into the lower back. On your inhale, gently bringing that left foot back to a runner's lunge and now grounding back through that left heel. Good, and here's where you can place your block for your progression of your extended angle if you'd like. Finding a nice bend in that right elbow now and bringing it 3 inches above that right kneecap. Stretching long in the left arm. And feeling free to come down to the floor with that right hand if you would like. Moving along your progression if you feel so available today. And binding behind the back, eyes gaze down if you would like to take it to that last place. Just realized that my toenails match my yoga block. Go me. On your inhale, gently sweeping palms forward and coming into that runner's lunge. Exhale, we're going to take and step that right foot back to a long arm plank, feeling a little bit of core work here. And just a moment to engage that core. We're going to gently bring the right knee across the body and back. left, right, left, right, and left, holding here. And now bring it back, head towards the knee, releasing down for your downward facing dog. Let's pedal those feet out. Find a slight bend in the elbow so that the eye of the elbow on the right side is facing the eye of the elbow. On the left, no locking out. Now here's where we're going to come into our pigeon pose. If you like to use a block for your pigeon, have it nice and close. Sweeping that right leg to sky. We're going to bring it forward, folding underneath the body, but releasing that left foot back. You're finding a 90-degree bend in that right knee. Now, if you're having a hard time getting that right glute down to the floor, this is where the block comes into play. Place it underneath the right glute, elevating up from the ground. A great modification for pigeon is also butterfly pose. So coming into your forward bound angle butterfly position is the best modification for this pose. Wherever you are in your pigeon practice, let's gently come down, resting foreheads to palm. Feel the beautiful stretch in that right glute. On your inhale, gently pressing up. Exhale, tuck that back left toe. If you're in your butterfly, gently coming to hands and knees and tucking up to a downward facing dog. Good, elevating the hips and down dog here. Getting ready to move into pigeon on the left side. Inhale, left leg comes to sky, finding your butterfly bound angle if you're modifying, and sweeping forward. Good, hips are square. Holding here, using your block underneath that left glute if you would like to elevate. This will help you find that 90-degree bend in the left knee. Good, and now let's rest down onto forearms. You can use a block as well for your forehead if you prefer. On your inhale, let's gently place palms down to either side of that left knee, bringing the shoulders up. Good. Exhale, tucking the back right toe. If you're in bound angle pose, coming to hands and knees, cat-cow. And here in long arm plank, let's meet the modifiers down in cat-cow. And we're going to find a nice rounded back, pressing palms down into the mat. Good, and gently arch eyes gaze forward. Inhale, round. Exhale, arch. Inhale, round. And exhale with big toes together. Bring the knees a little bit wide and sit hips back over the heels. We're just going to bring the right arm up and over, gently tipping the elbow behind the back. Left arm comes up and behind, reaching fingertips towards the other. Feeling a nice opening here in the chest. Inhale, release. Exhale, chest opens, releasing head and neck back. Left arm comes up and over. Right arm gently tips up behind the back, reaching fingertips one towards the other one. Here is a great place to use a strap. If you have a strap, holding it in the left hand, dangling it behind the back, and grasping with those right fingertips. Just helping to open the chest, stretch into the triceps. And inhale, release. Exhale, open chest. And sweeping palms forward to hands and knees on the mat. Gently walking knees forward and bringing them into chest. We're going to roll down onto our backs, gently swaying those hips back and forth. On your next inhale, gently widening those knees, we're going to grab the first two toes on either foot, bringing heels to sky as you bring chest towards the knees. For happy baby pose, just feeling that gentle hip opening. On your inhale, gently straightening those legs and bringing the heels to sky. Flex the foot. Good, now clasp heels together, gently making a diamond with the knees, releasing them down to the floor for lying bound angle. Let's find 90-degree bends in the chest, in the elbows, and feel the gentle stretch in the chest. We're going to gently find our block and do just a little bit of legs up the wall pose. You can find a wall if you would like, gently placing heels on the wall and moving the seat towards the wall. I'm going to demonstrate it right here by placing the block underneath my lower back and bringing knees to sky. Good. Now this compression is gently massaging out the lower back, any tightness, any trigger points. Relaxing and releasing the palms. Fingers are loose. On your inhale, let's gently bring these into chest. Good. Planting those heels down. Let's press up into our bridge and remove the block. Lowering the hips down now. Bringing arms up overhead, feet out below. You're going to stretch long in the body. And now relax down, hands palm up to sky. And let's find that quiet space in the mind where it's just you and your thoughts. Gently pressing any moving thoughts away. If any lightening in the tone of the thoughts needs to be done, taking a soft hand and doing that here. Allowing only soft and gentle positive thoughts into the mind in this space. And finding rest for just a few moments with eyes closed, fingers and toes relaxed. Gently sinking every muscle down into your mat, slowing your breaths. On your inhale, let's gently bring some small movements back to the fingers and toes. Slowly reawakening the body. And exhale, gently bringing knees into chest and swaying the hips back and forth. Allowing the hips to fall out to the right side. When you feel ready, finding a comfortable seated position. Resting hands palm up on either knee, gently lowering chin to chest. With one more inhale, gently bringing hands and eyes to sky. And exhale, bringing hands to heart center. Namaste. Well, thank you for joining me today. Hopefully you got what you needed from your practice. Have a good day.